I should use it on the other.
There. You are now recording.
I'm good.
Yep.
Okay, what's his con? Oh, he fails finally. Alright, so Eye Patch Man just takes 4 points of damage, and he has disadvantage on his next attack. And he's really cold. His fur's got like, you know when you go outside, your beard frosts over?
God, I
That's
hate
what-
that.
No, I don't know, but
Yeah, that's what his fur is right now. Alright, and that's all Smith's got for this turn. Thrax's turn.
Yeah, I don't think Arakeshka would know what that's like.
Alright, we're going for a big boy. Punch him in his gob.
Are you gonna go plus ultra?
I'm already in rage. It's good enough.
Rage, action surge, haste.
Alright,
Yeah, that hits.
perfect. Let me deal with damage first and then do my bonus stuff. Plus 2.
6. You're so 8 points. And you're gonna grapple, I'm guessing?
Yeah, and I'm going to grapple him.
So athletics. And that's advantage because you're rage.
Yeah, so 15.
15. And he's gotta do it as well. Ooh, goddamn, he beat you. He got a 21.
God damn. Well, I guess he's not grappled.
Yeah, you go in for a hug and he pushes you like, dude. He's like, you look cold. I was giving you a hug. Alright, now it's the guy above's turn.
If anything, I should move this over here. There we go.
And he takes a swing with his Morning Star and completely misses you. He's like, he misses you just as you're going in for that hug. He's like, what the fuck is going on?
Thrak must break back!
Kashka's turn.
I have half a mind to run up and try to hug one of these guys.
Just go up and hug his leg.
Come on.
It's like, why is your small friend hugging me? Also, where are the owls? You still have not shown any owls.
We're owl exterminators!
And then you point at him and say, you're the owls.
Oh. I will take my big shiny stick and hit that guy
Okie dokie.
right over the face. Actually, I'm probably too short. I'll hit him on the side of the knee to like try to pop out of his knee.
Yeah, you gotta move up to him though. There you go. And you got. Do you need some assistance?
No, I think it'll. There we go.
Zerkwood staff, and that misses.
No.
Is that your turn?
I suppose I'll try to distract him then to give Dirk a chance at another sneak attack.
I would well, having allies around the enemy gives him sneak attack, but you could try rolling a deception to like kind of fluff the fur on his leg to throw him off guard.
What kind of deception are we going for?
Yeah, just roll deception. You're just petting him like an animal.
On his leg.
Yep, he's a big furry guy.
Okay.
Are you sure you want to,
Hopefully
though?
he just doesn't think I'm coming on to him, but we'll see.
That's the point of deception. Oh boy. He looks down and is like, why are you petting my fur?
Pet the kitty.
First I was an owl, now I'm a kitty.
Yes.
Alright. This guy's turn. He has disadvantage on his attack. There's the other dice. Goo. Does a even with disadvantage, does a 16 hit you, Thrak?
Nope.
Then he misses.
I'm at 17.
Dirk's turn.
Alright, stabby with the guy with the eye patch.
Okie dokie.
Alright. Where is it? Aha!
That hits. and sneak damage.
There we go.
So 9. Yeah, you stabbed him in the other, or you stabbed him in the eye patch, or the other eye?
I just stabbed him.
Oh, okay, just
That
stabbed
wasn't
him.
aiming. Yeah.
Just blindly stabbing him. Okay.
Yeah.
He's bleeding in several places right now, mostly on the face.
Alright, I'm gonna stab him again.
And that misses.
Alright, now I point at my belt and there's a health potion there and I'm like, haha, no healing for you.
Okay, Schmidt's turn.
Does that count as a deception?
No, I let her do a deception as her bonus action because she
Yeah.
didn't have anything else to do.
Alright.
Just for funsies, you've already done all of your things.
Thanks.
Alright. Smith's just gonna shoot an Eldritch Blast at Mr. Eye Patch.
You might want to move him over a step.
No, you can hit from there.
I don't want him accidentally hitting me.
That's okay. He'll hit you before he hits me.
He wants so you want him to accidentally hit Arakeshka instead?
Well, it's less of a chance of hitting her because she's shorter.
Yeah.
Nat ones can make anything possible.
Yeah. A real bitch.
You've already seen his damage. He shot Thrak in the butt. He shot you in the arm. What's next? Is Arakeshka in the back of the head?
Oh no, not the back of the head. I need
I mean-
that part. Take an arm or something.
I was
Goodness.
gonna say he's 2 for 3. You want to even that score up for him?
Ah!
He's gonna shoot from right where he is. And where's his thing? Arrow blast. Oh yeah, that hits the enemy.
Okay.
Right, he does
Okay.
7 points of damage to his face. He's gonna need an eye patch and like one of those half face masks. His face is so destroyed, and he's barely standing. He's like, man, that guy is not dying. Thrak's turn.
Punch him in his gob.
That I believe it's yeah, it does.
Woohoo! Fuck his gob.
Ouch.
9
So-
damage.
You do the Popeye the Sailor Man thing where you spin your arm around. 'Cause you have long, lanky arms,
Yep.
and they're buff at the ends,
Yep.
right? So you just kind of spin your arm around like a lasso, and then you slug him in the face. That's 9 points of damage. And he just cartoonishly flies up into the air, and then completely curves down, hitting the ground right behind him.
Perfect. And I'm going to take a sidestep and, as a bonus action, get hit by him, probably.
Well, as a reaction, he gets an opportunity attack.
Yeah.
And he misses.
Alright, and then bonus action, I'm going to,
Are you going to use the bugbear as a weapon? Please tell me yes.
I would love to, can I?
I don't. If you grapple him, you can
I mean-
technically. He's dead, so he can't. You know what? You don't even need to roll, because he's dead. He can't resist.
Perfect, I'm using my grapple, my bonus action to pick him up and fucking whip him at this bugbear.
All right. You can only pick him up as a weapon. I would say you can use that as a bonus action improvised attack,
Okay,
because he can't. You don't need to actually do the grapple.
cool.
You basically just pick him up.
Then I'm using a motherfucker to hit another motherfucker.
It's still gonna be the yeah, there we go.
Wow. Yeah, it would be hard to miss with a whole body.
You miss all damage.
So 8 damage.
So you pick him up by the ends of the feet and you just slam him down like a fucking like a cooking baking sheet onto the other guy and do 8 damage. Jesus. Slam him.
I think we need to find you a friend.
I like this new Thrak. He's very handsome.
Yeah.
Yeah, sell all your weapons. I mean, Lanine will give you a good price on them. You've already
Oh,
charmed the fuck out of her.
It's true. It's so much more fun just using improvised weapons.
What happens when we fight the dragon?
I'll break off one of its spines and use that against.
You're gonna have to ride the dragon. Anyway, disguise.
I think that's kind of what Arakeshka would do.
Oh, that's sweet.
He's like, Keshka, get up there and give me a like. All
Yeah,
right, he's
no,
gonna.
just, take it for a magic carpet ride, then rip its spine out. It's good.
I have an idea.
Hmm.
He can have a giant axe and lop off its tail end, and then use that as an improvised weapon.
Oh,
Keshka, it's your turn. Real quick though, as a free action, I want you to do a perception.
okie dokie.
Ooh, yeah, you hear noise from the room down south. Sounds like a bunch of footsteps and like chairs moving.
Do I know how many or what?
It sounds like 4 people are standing behind the door behind Smith.
Yeah, I will definitely tap Smith on, like, kind of pull his jacket a little bit and be like, I think our guests have arrived. Won't you be so kind as to check in on them?
Like, I mean, I guess. All right, and now you have your turn.
You're the most hospitable of all of us.
I'm a
Sorry.
pirate.
You're a nice pirate.
It's true, he is. Right, and you still have your turn, so.
Cool. Yeah, I think thread it through.
Ooh.
What?
Go ahead.
What?
Well, it'd be metagaming if I said anything.
Yeah, so shh.
Yeah, so
Oh.
me.
Yeah, I think I'll do produce flame again.
Yep, that hits. You throw it like a little kid throws like a ball, but the kid doesn't have really good throwing arms or throwing distance, so you're like, yeah, and you hit him.
Yay! It's perfect.
4 damage.
Now that her turn is over,
Mm-hmm.
I was going to say, what you could have done is throw a produce flame at the door to lay it on fire.
Well, Smith might have an idea, but you don't know. Anyway,
Oh.
Dirk's turn.
Oh, his battering ram.
You don't know nothing. It's not Dirk's turn. You know he's slowly taking his battering ram off his back. He's like, I keep forgetting I have this.
Alright, I'm gonna go up. And would I get an attack if I moved here?
To there?
Yeah.
Yes.
Alright, I'll just go up straight up to him.
Yeah.
And go like that.
That's a miss.
Alright. Alright.
And that's also a miss.
Damn it. Pat
It's like,
Drac on the shoulder. I'm like, you got this, right?
he's in full, like, cross-eyed rage mode,
He's-
slamming other dead bodies.
He's just huffing and puffing like.
Smith, he mounts his battering ram onto his arm. He's like, okay, time to do that thing that I never do. And where is portable ram? There we go. All right. He's gonna just lean back and just go in for like a full-bodied punch. Oh God. So, what you guys all see in here, and including the other bugbear, is you know those pile driver things that you put on your arm and it like kind of retracts back, and then you punch it into something and then it like shoots forward.
I
Yeah.
think so.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So if you've seen the newest, sorry, not the newest, but the Avenger movies, where Iron Man is fighting Thor, or not Thor, the Hulk, and his arm punches back and forth. Just picture that.
Got
Yeah,
it.
that was Age of Ultron.
Yeah.
Anyway, the door explodes. He got a 24 on his
Ooh.
roll. Let's see here. Where is? All right. So actually, I'll just do that. Yeah, there are 4 guys there cuddled together. However, now it's more like that. And they each take not a whole lot of damage, but they got a little bit of damage done to them. What's his thing again? Okay, so he takes. Yeah, they don't take a whole lot, but take a bit. Got splinters all over their faces.
Are they prone now too?
They are prone. They got knocked back pretty hard from a battering ram. Just a second, I gotta go pee. Actually, I will say Smith is going to end his turn. Thrak, your turn.
Well, it gives me a second to think.
Technically not. You're in rage.
Fair point. Well, I still got this motherfucker, so I can beat this motherfucker.
You need a new one. That one's starting to stink.
You're not wrong. What's near me that I can grab?
Not me.
Not me.
I'll throw you at the enemy like a cat or a Keshka.
I can just picture her going meow and sticking her staff in front of her as you like jab it towards him
Just
and
wait
like
till I can
poking his eye out.
actually turn into a cat claw their face.
Yeah. I'll start throwing you at dragons then.
Okay, I am returned.
Welcome back.
Yep.
Alright. I'm just gonna try and punch this guy right in the face, and then
And
we'll
I'm
go from
going
there.
to add those guys in. Continue with what you're doing.
Does an 18 hit him?
Yes, it does.
So I deal 11 damage.
Yep. I'm just rolling these guys up real quick. And then after the end of the current turn order, they will get added in. After Arakashka's turn, it'll go to these guys. Alright. And 9, so 11.
Yeah. And then bonus action, I'll grapple him.
There you go.
I got a 13.
Yep, you do. Oh boy. You got a 2 on the dice.
Oh, wow.
So you have him in a headlock held hostage at this point.
Perfect.
He's like,
Yell out to the other guys. Surrender! We have this guy as a hostage.
Alright, well, Thrak's gonna turn over to the other guys and be like, surrender! I got an owl!
roll intimidation because you're. Yeah, roll intimidation.
Okay.
Actually, does rage give you advantage on that as well?
I don't think I need an advantage.
Okay, 19.
Well, you got bloodshot eyes, growling, drooling.
I got an owl.
Actually, I will say if it was, you would have advantage regardless because Smith battering ran the door. He's like,
Mhm.
"Oh God, these guys are monsters." Yeah, no, they all decide to just fuck off.
We have to kill them. Just get them to surrender. Don't run away.
No, they're starting to run. Actually, they'll
Damn it,
run
Rex.
on.
That
They'll
actually.
run on their turn.
Alright, well, you guys will have to convince them to stop and turn themselves in, or we'll murder them. Thrak's just here to be like, I've got an owl!
Damn it, Thrak, they're running away.
Well, let's see if the guy that you grappled can get out.
All their
That's-
initiatives are really close too.
Yeah. Okay, so he rolled a 15. What's roll athletics?
18.
Oh, you beat him. He's still grappled. He's like, oh god.
You're
Kashka's
mine,
turn.
Mr. Owl.
As much as I really want to hit the bugbear behind me. Let's see. Can I hold an action until their turn if I know that these guys look like they want to run further back?
You basically would say you're going to hold an action, and the trigger would be when they start running away.
Yes.
Yeah. And what is the action you want to hold?
So once they're all together.
You're going to ice knife?
Yep.
Okay. That won't count as the attack yet.
Okay.
So you're going to hold your action, so that ends your turn, but you'll use it as your reaction on the following round.
Yeah, once they get to like there.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so now I can reset turn order. There you go. Dirk's turn.
I'm gonna stabby this guy.
Okie dokie. Does being grappled grant advantage? Give me 1 second.
I don't think it does.
You hold.
I'm probably thinking prone.
Yeah.
Yeah, when they're not prone, melee attack. So that would be it.
On my next turn, I can make him go prone, but not on that current turn.
Yeah, no, it doesn't give advantage. All right, so that's only the 12. You don't hit.
All right. All right. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, and you get sneak damage because he's currently held by your opponent or by your ally. So that's 4 plus roll your sneak.
Ooh.
Oh, you. So Thrax kind of just holding him there, like got his arms pinned and got like one arm is kind of like crushing his throat, while the other arm's kind of like wrapped around him like a belt and crushing his arms together.
Yep.
And then Dirk just comes up and just starts gutting him.
Just comes in.
And he's dead.
Okay. Perfect.
All right, and before you end my turn, because you like doing that.
Well, you take too long to say that you're done or they are going to do something.
I'm gonna run over here.
Now you're done.
Yes.
No, you're supposed to
Smith's
say, now
turn.
are you done?
Well, normally you're supposed to say that you're done on your own when you're actually done. So then the DM knows to fucking flip things, stuff, and...
Flipper Dewey!
All right, well, Smith. What is the range on it? He's gonna do something fun. As soon as my character sheet stops lagging, there we go. 10-foot radius. Oh yeah, you should be able to get them all. All right, he's gonna just take the opportunity attacks. That's a miss, and that's a miss. Good. So you see him. You're all looking at Smith. He kind of just like gives himself like a self hug, right? And he kind of hunches over, and then he just unleashes black tentacles everywhere. He uses arms of Hadar.
Hopefully, do those arms contract after his turn is done?
Let's see. It's it's an instantaneous thing. So, tendrils batter all creatures within 10 feet of you. Oh, it's not a raise. It's just within 10 feet. Okay, they must make a strength save, or take 2d6 necrotic or half. And they can't take reactions. I actually have to go into... There we go. Okay,
Rack, what are you doing?
Nothing?
Okay, they don't even have strength, so that is just a base 11. So he fails. He fails. He fails. Oh, one passed. One. The guy at the very, very end. On the bottom. He passed. Everyone else take damage. And... let's see. On a failsave, target takes 2d6 necrotic damage. You can take reactions until its next turn. On a success, takes half damage and suffers no effect. So everyone here takes another 5 points. Not roll that high on the damage. Pretty beat up. Only takes 2 at once. Now he's going to get his ass kicked.
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
They rolled high on initiative.
Alright, this guy gets advantage. I kind of just set Smith up to die. Oh god, that's a nat 20. Okay, so that is not that much damage. That's what, 5? And that comes off his temporary hit points. Okay, the next guy is... he comes over. He's gonna give Smith a poke. He's got like tendrils, smacks all over his face. That's a miss. Alright, this guy's going to attack and he has advantage. They're all just group poking him from every angle, like an animal in a cage. That is... Ooh. Wrong sheet. That is... Ooh. Yeah. So Smith activates his shield, and that uses up the last of his spell slots. He only had 2. Alright, so now his AC is 23 for the remainder of the round. Yay. And then this guy's gonna come on over.
Oh dear.
Wait a minute, I just realized something. They're supposed to be running.
Well, I thought about that, and then he got into a juicy situation.
Yeah.
So...
Oh well. And that is a miss. Alright, so Smith got hit once and went off his temporary HP, so he's fine. But now he's surrounded.
Supposed to have a reaction too.
Yeah. Well, that's if they were to start running. They didn't run. Because I completely thought, oh yeah, they're going to run. But Smith kind of just ran in there to try to attack them. Oh, you get to save a spell slot.
Yeah.
Thrax's turn.
I'm gonna try something a little risque. I'm gonna run down. I'm gonna go, well, kind of here really. But I was hoping I could like grab his head and then bash it into this guy's head.
You can grapple, but I don't think you do a bonus unarmed strike, because that's the grappler feat. Which is the literal opposite of the tavern brawler.
Yeah, that's the next thing I'm getting.
Oh, okay. I kind of figured.
Well, then I'll just go here and go whomp on this guy and then try and grapple him.
So punch him in the face. That hits.
I'll punch him in the back of the head.
Try and knock him into Smith.
9 damage.
Knock his
He's almost dead.
Like clothesline him, kind of thing.
Cartoonishly, his eyes pop out of his head and go back in.
Okay. And then I'll grapple him. I'm gonna put him in a chokehold. Let's hope he rolls a nat 1, and then I just break his neck by mistake.
Yep. That's how I usually do it.
26.
Nat 1 on the other side.
Yes.
I don't think they have any possible... Yeah, no. You grapple him. So he is now your weapon.
I'm gonna whisper in his ear, I've got another owl.
He starts crying. He's already intimidated, so you don't even have to do anything.
If he's grappled, does he move over a spot?
I mean,
good question.
they're adjacent, so it doesn't really
Yeah.
matter.
If anything, I have him grappled and he's facing this way now. Oh fuck, hold on. He's facing this way now.
Yeah, Thrak is facing that way.
Yeah.
So Thrak is like that.
Yeah. But let's not turn my token, you asshole. Me.
So if he's grappled, would I be able to run there?
Technically,
Without-
yes, because he wouldn't be able to attack other creatures, but he'd be able to attack Thrak.
Yeah, he can attack
Right.
me, but not other creatures.
It's like tries to take a swing at Thrak. He's like, no. Owls don't use blades.
That's pretty much what I would have said too, actually.
Owls don't have hands.
Except I'd be whispering in his ear like, owls don't have weapons.
And yes, Justin, you can do that.
I'm just prepping in my head.
Yep.
That's my turn, by the way.
Okay. Kashka's turn.
Go in the bathroom.
All kinds of fun stuff's happening in this room.
Oh yeah. Let's see. How far is that actually? I think it would be fine though. Let me see. Yeah, just enough. All the way
Throwing-
up here.
Okay.
Oh,
That
never-
would be opportunity. Oh wait, no, he can't. That's right. Never mind. I forgot he's grappled. I'm just gonna gotta start like doing things on this.
I kind of
Um,
want to get at least one of these guys off Smith, so I want to hold a produce flame in my hand and burn it against the back of his leg.
Just roll the thing for me. Because I believe it's a ranged attack. Let's see. You can also attack with the flame. Do so when you cast a spell or as an action later. You can hurl the flame at a creature within. Yeah, it's a ranged spell attack, so it would be disadvantaged, but you hit anyway, because that's 18 is more than enough. So roll damage.
Oh, come on, click. There we go.
Yeah, so 4. You kind of just like Rasengan a little fireball into his butt.
Yep.
Rasengan, oh my ass! Smith's like, I could fight 4 guys on every side. I can take 4 guys at once.
If you say so.
He looks to the camera, photorealistic face, wink.
Right?
I joke.
Can you
It-
tell he's winking though with an eye patch on?
Smith doesn't wear an eye patch. He has the pirate outfit. And that's your turn?
Yes.
Okay. Dirk's turn.
Yeah.
I'm back.
Oh, actually, I just realized something. So when you do range attacks at point blank, like right adjacent to the enemy you're attacking, it's disadvantaged. But since you're flanking, it will cancel out. But
Wow.
flanking won't work on range attacks that are at actual range. But since you're in melee range, you cancel that. That 23 was technically your attack roll, just to clarify the math.
So it would have been disadvantaged because it's considered a range when it's used as an attack.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
then
but
I
since
have
you're
advantage on flanking him.
Yeah, so it cancels that, and you have the 23.
Thank
But
you.
either hit anyway. Just wanted to clarify that because I just realized. Oh yeah, flanking. It's like I haven't played D&D in a few days or something. Anyway, Dirk, do your. Yes, that hits. You stabbed him right in the meaty part of his butt, and that's 10, and that's also sneak damage as well.
Ooh.
And that murders him.
And I still have 10 movement space left.
Didn't you
Since I
move?
was 30.
Oh yeah, that's
moved-
right, because you're 40. That's right.
Yeah.
I don't look at your character sheets, I swear. Right, and that would be because you're moving past his
Oh,
adjacent
wow.
space. He misses you.
Alright.
And yeah, so 5. He's almost dead. You poked him right. You kind of just like went in for the butt, and he did a twist when you went in.
That's pretty cruel.
And that is literally every single possible thing you have. You could do a free action insult if you want, just for fun. That's always a thing. It's as long as it's not like a long-winded like paragraph as your free action speech.
My name is.
Anita
Or-
Montoya.
Yeah, that's it. Eagle Montoya.
You killed my father, now prepare to die.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna whisper in his ear.
I
like
see,
all
I see
creepy.
more owls.
No, all creepy like. You're dead.
Oh, that's a relief. For a minute there, I thought you were gonna say owls.
I get angry because I'm not tall enough to whisper anything and threaten anything.
All right.
I'm also gonna look his ear, his neck, because I can't bite him.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's not there.
Lick 'em.
All right. Smith is going to attack the guy that you were just attacking. And where is his blasty blast? Actually, no. He's gonna use his sword because he would have disadvantage on it. Where's his sword? There it is. Well, this
He
I was
doesn't
like,
have a tough weapon, doesn't he?
no, he does not. He gave that the frack.
Oh.
So it's his hexblade allows him to use his spellcasting stat as the attack and damage modifier because warlocks. And oh, hold on.
Oh my goodness.
Don't ask. Okay, that's average. Roll me a quick acrobatics, Dirk.
I hate you.
Ooh.
Okay. You see it coming. I was like, it was right around now. Smith usually would like hit one of us, and all of a sudden the sword that Smith used to like thrust forward comes over the shoulder, and almost hits you square in the face. You moved out of the way, and you're like that scene in Spider-Man 1 when he dodged a punch by the lockers.
Yeah.
In slow motion, you're like looking at it, it's like, okay, so that is there now. Yeah, I got that one, but he had like average severity, so like you can
Alright.
roll for this.
Can I yell out real quick? Something?
Sure.
Thrak and Keshka, help me beat him up after this. To an inch of his life.
Isn't he your companion? Like you kind of need him at the very least, cannon fodder. Anyway, he just got a 19 on his athletics to try to grab his grapple. The guy that you're grappling.
19.
So you match.
Yeah.
Since he was the one trying to get away, since it's him matching,
Yeah.
he just barely gets out, but like you rough up his hood, and
It was not
he's
a
got, like,
graceful
and he's
escape.
like a little kid that's like being pinned down
Yeah.
and tickled by his dad. But instead of being tickled, he's being like crushed,
Yeah, Jim.
and he manages to get away.
He slithered his way out.
Okay. Now, was that for his action?
It should be an action, yeah.
Yeah, so he doesn't have anything. Alright.
You can try and run away.
That'd be a bad thing. I mean,
I mean, a terrible idea.
yeah.
He is terrified.
It's true.
But
I'm
he'd be more
scared
dead.
too, holy cow.
Well, the thing about being scared of something is you can't move closer to the thing that the source of your fear is. You can still do attacks, but it has disadvantage on it. And what else was there? There was disadvantage on attacks. You can't move closer to the source of fear. So you can still stay where he is. And I believe at the end of every turn, they can do another check to avoid being feared.
A will check, right?
Yeah.
But anyway, Dirk, this guy's gonna turn around. He's like, you know what? I'm gonna let your friend almost kill you, and I'm going to help him. And he attacked you, Dirk. That's a 2. Never mind.
Oh,
He's like, why would I attack the guy in the middle when he's gonna just end up killing you guys by accident?
oh.
Yeah.
Damn.
Keshka,
Smack
this
him in
guy
the
turns
face.
around and he's gonna poke you in the face. Does a 18 hit you?
Uh-huh.
Ouch.
Yeah. You kind of just get jabbed in the cheek. Your cheek is bleeding. You only take 4 damage.
And Thrak is mad.
He's always mad. Don't worry about him.
Yeah.
Thrak's turn.
All right.
For some reason, I can just picture Erikeshka like sticking out her tongue and licking the blood off her face.
Yeah.
I
I
don't know
forgot how
why.
good my blood tastes.
I'm sorry, Keshka, if that is something you wouldn't do, but
No,
I can
I
just picture
totally
it.
do that. Then I
Does that
take
not hit
more
him?
of it and
Well, actually,
put it
wait.
across my cheeks like
Oh wait,
Warhammer.
no, you're not flanking. Never mind.
No.
We're bait.
So no, that doesn't hit.
All right. Well, I'm gonna take the hit and go here. Yeah, I'll go around.
He misses you.
All right. And then I'm gonna whisper to this guy. I see another owl.
Hoo hoo, motherfucker.
You better hoot on out of here.
I should make an owl monster so that you can dress up as an owl. You're now an owl bear.
Oh my god, I need. That's what I'll get. I'll get an owl like cape, and I'll have a little hood with the owl thing. I'll be like, to catch the owl, you must become the owl.
Hoo hoo. I am the who.
Yeah. So I'm basically just trying to get his attention off Arakashka.
Kashka, it's your turn. He's like, the guy's kind of like shaking. He's like, oh no, I don't want to be an owl.
How hurt does this guy look?
Hmm?
How hurt does that guy look?
Fairly bad. He's got like little like whip smacks across his body from Smith.
From the hentai.
Yeah, he just went full hentai mode on him and beat up everyone.
So
When,
before...
sorry, go ahead.
No, go for it.
When you said whip smack, all of a sudden I just remember you playing Legend of Dragoon.
Yeah, or Rose's first attack. Anyway, so yeah, he's pretty beat up. Whip smack.
Whip him. Whip him good.
Just in case I kill him by attacking him first, I will ask Thrak to say something mean in his ear for me too.
Okay. Did you know that burrowing owls dig really deep? That's why we have little guys like her to kill you.
No, you should say, you want to know what an owl looks like without his feathers?
Oh wow!
Start peeling their skin
They're
off.
not nearly as puffy. They're pretty small. They have big ass eyes and big ass heads.
Yeah.
Okay, anyway, you can attack them or whatever it is you're gonna do.
I am going to use my... Where'd it go?
Smack him.
And I'm going to hit him in like the back of the knees to try and drop him.
And that misses.
Yeah.
That is unfortunate.
That's your turn? Okay. Derek's turn. That's a 22, yes. And hold on. He is dead.
Right. Yeah.
You stab him, go up to the other guy, stab him, yes. And you can roll sneak damage. So 1 plus roll sneak. There you go, so 2. You do 2 whole damage, oh boy. It's
I
like
cut
fucking,
him in the cheek like he did her.
Aw, that's sweet.
Yeah.
I'm not against animal cruelty, you stab.
Hoot hoot, motherfucker.
And that's your turn?
Yes.
Alright, Smith's turn. He's going to attack the guy that Thrak was grappling.
That dude.
Oh, I kind of want to use the portable ram as a weapon.
You nearly killed me, so...
Oh, Thrak can just run around with a shield and portable ram on his arm.
I could do that. It gives you +4 on athletics checks. To brute force them.
Yeah, yeah.
No, he's just gonna attack with his Hexblade. Hota! And it's not a nat 1, but it's a miss.
Unfortunate.
Yeah.
At long as he doesn't like stab through the guy and then also skewer me, then I'm cool with that.
This guy's all like, he's gonna attack Smith. He's too scared of this crazy guy calling us owls. We're not owls.
Well, they are all wearing hoods.
And that's a miss on Smith. And this guy's turn, he is completely surrounded. He's like, oh god, I don't know where to attack.
And they all have big noses and they all have beards, so...
Anyway, Smith is gonna get poked.
I covered my nose when you say that.
Oh, that matches, so he gets hit.
Who got
Smith,
hit?
Smith got hit. Yep. Smith looks to Dirk. He's like, "There, you happy?" Get stabbed.
No. After this, I'm gonna beat you until unconsciousness.
He's just a little upset. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
And they're gonna help me.
Smith's like, "Thrak, it's your turn." And Smith is currently got a stab wound in his gut.
Yeah. Alright, well then I'm gonna punch this motherfucker right in his beak. I mean, this owl right in his beak.
There you go. Punch this baby in the face.
Fuck.
That's
God damn it. Alright, well. What's around me, by the way? Is there anything? Is this like a table?
that is... Yeah, it's a long table. You can pick it up this turn.
Yeah! Alright, I'm picking up this table.
Okay. You have a table.
And you're holding it over top of your head right now.
I'm ready to fuck this guy up.
I instantly think it's supposed to be a step ladder for me, so I can
It's like a diving board. And that's your turn?
Yeah, it's my turn. Table, I'm ready to fuck him up next turn. Yes. Go ahead. Oh my god.
Jessica, your turn.
Yeah, that looks like a pretty big
You
thing.
have very, very few turns left to do something cool before Thrak kind of just destroys this place.
Yeah, no, as long as he doesn't pancake me and Dirk in the process.
Nah, y'all are good. You're not owls.
I said no, wait, Track, don't hit him.
But
They're endangered species now. We have to protect them. You can't do it. You can't do it.
I'm in a rage.
I can and then stab them in the back.
Remember, I'm in a rage, so I don't listen.
Why? Why do I keep getting
For Dirk, since he's a dog,
You hit him.
It's just the food chain. 21? Yeah.
Oh, we're taking the 21?
Yeah, because it's
you're
advantage.
So 5 whole points. Oh boy. Oh, that actually kills him.
Perfect.
Like, we gotta protect them. They're endangered species, you murder one.
He still has one for his table fun.
It's like, but they
Not
can't
in the direct
but
way.
owls don't reproduce asexually.
That's fine. Well, just put him out of his misery then.
Your turn. Yes, that is. See, that murders him.
And just because...
Roll some sneak damage in there too. There you go. And roll the damage to that guitar. There you go. You kind of just start punching him violently.
And then Thrax's gonna not notice he's dead yet, and I saw him move! Wait, that's flanking! It's 24!
I'm not sure if flanking works if the enemy's already dead.
Thrax didn't know!
Hold on. Hold on. You hold your horses.
You be flanked if you're
So what happens is this. You
Can I try and dodge it?
hold on. So, Thrak, you didn't realize that he died. He was still like kind of just like toppling over, and then you slam the table down. Roll damage too, by the way.
Oh no.
squish.
10
Okay,
damage.
So, Jesus Christ. Right. So you slam the table down so hard the table explodes into pieces. Now, Dirk, I rolled a 12 on severity, so yeah, you can roll acrobatics to dodge.
He's good.
Okay. Managed to get out of the way. But there's just pieces. Actually, I'm going to have to roll for Smith to get out of the way. Jessica's fine.
I'm enjoying the wood confetti. It's like a druid's dream. This is great.
Oh no. How much damage did that do?
10.
Oh dear. Oh dear. I knew I should have healed him. Crap.
He doesn't take full damage because he managed to dodge most of it, but a splinter came up and smacked him right in the eye. He takes half of the damage. He's like, oh god.
We got this.
Oh. I didn't pick up that table for no fucking reason. Sorry about that, guys.
And that concludes the combat. Smith has a big piece of wood in his eye. Smith's looking like from his good eyes, like, there, you happy? Oh, where's that guy with the eye patch?
I was gonna be like, Thrack'll grab the eye patch for him.
Roll investigation on everything.
And I'll.
Smith's gonna have disadvantage.
And before I start doing this, I'll still have him, kneel down and take a look at his eye for him and yeah, he's all about it.
Just pull it out.
Yeah, it's just a splinter. It's not. It is pretty bad.
Investigation. Huh? Oh man, if he didn't have disadvantage because of his eye thing, he would have had a nat 20. But he gets a 15. Alright, so let me just see here. So 18, 18, 21, and 15. So he got the lowest. He would have had the highest. He's gonna find my loot.
Even better than Keshka?
Well, it's a nat 20, but Keshka's 21 still beats it because he has no modifier.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Where's the room? This room. Alright. No, wait, no. That's the wrong room still. Here we go. Alright. So yeah, the table that got knocked over had a bunch of money and stuff on it. They looked like they were playing cards or something. And, let's see. Okay, I will do it like this. So, Kesha, you got the highest roll. You're gonna get the highest amount.
Okay.
Keshka gets 37 gold. Who's the second highest? Ooh,
Me and Thrack are tied.
Yeah, so between you, there's 75 copper and 55 silver that you can split between the two of you.
Okay.
Right? And a tiny ruby.
I'll give you all
the ruby.
Fuck you, you'll take the ruby.
I'll slay a pad the ruby.
No, you fucking won't.
I'll sleight of hand against your perception. Oh no.
The hell you won't.
So Thrack gets the ruby. Right?
He-
You kind of picked that up before Dirk could, but Dirk, I would say you get the 75 copper and 55 silver.
Yeah, he'll get the rest of it.
That's how you break ties.
Yeah.
Fight over like hell.
I will hand 10 gold to Dirk.
Yay!
Also, question: how much is this ruby worth?
Ruby, it's worth 30 gold.
Perfect.
So 75 silver and how much copper?
No, it's 55 silver and 75 copper.
Alright.
At least now I can put this ruby on a signet ring.
And Smith goes over to the guy with the eye patch. He's like, "Where's that eye patch? I need that." He goes over and frisks him, and yeah, he gets the eye patch, which the eye patch has got like little tiny stones in it, so it's not really gems. They're just like nice colored stones, like regular stones, like those really smooth rocks, but they're tiny.
See, it makes me look like a badass. This is really the best way this could have possibly.
Right?
So Smith now has an eye patch, and it's a decorated eye patch, and he gets 33 silver.
Gotcha.
Yay. And now I have to do math. He also finds a key.
Oh.
Thrak kind
Hey,
of picks up the
Thrak.
ruby and roars at you.
Hey, Thrak.
What?
I bet you with dice that I can take your ruby from you.
I
That's
bet you in an
really
arm
good.
wrestle that you can't.
Here's the thing. You're both right about this.
Yeah. uh, oh.
Finds another key. Got 2 keys now.
Alright.
And what else was there? And also, I would say you can take the weapons. They're intact. There's 4 short swords.
Sure. Anybody want to fight me for the short swords or no?
Yes.
Okay. I put my arm on a table.
There's a gambling table right there.
Yeah, it's gambling, so it's dice.
Yeah. We're gonna gamble who's the strongest here.
Arm wrestling is a gambling.
Yeah.
I will
Eh.
cross my legs on the floor and watch.
I break his dice.
You destroy his dice.
What? Now you owe me for the swords and the dice.
I'm like, you'll get your dice, but not the swords.
So the 4 short swords. Thrak takes 2, Keshka takes 1, and Smith will. I would say Dirk gets 1 as well. Smith takes the Morning Star from the Bugbear.
Oh.
He comes out, he's just got a Morning Star resting over his shoulder and an eye patch. He's like bleeding half of his face.
So,
So,
they're actually wearing leather armor and stuff?
The Bugbears are wearing, I think, hide armor, which is kind of shitty armor.
They'll rip off a piece of the, like, kilt-ish.
Roll a survival to try to salvage a piece. Oh yeah, you managed to take like, basically how Thrak has a kilt, they have a similar style. And so you basically get most of the armor that was the kilt. They still have like some like shoulder pieces and some stuff that hangs over their chest. But other than that, you just get like a hide kilt.
I just want to use the hide kilt and wrap it around my staff for a good grip.
Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah, you can just take like a strip of it to wrap
I was
around.
gonna say, do you know how big a bugbear is?
Yeah,
You've got plenty of room.
I would say you get the thing that you were actually trying to get.
Hula skirt.
Yeah, you take the hula skirt. It's a bit big for you. It's like when a little kid tries on their dad's pants. And you got a strap for your staff.
Yay.
Cool.
Smith's like, I got this key. I also got a Morning Star. I also can't see very well.
I also want to use another strip as a headband. Like 80s action hero style.
Oh,
You have a headband now.
Yes. Great.
Looks like it made out of wolf pelt.
Yes.
That's funny.
Perfect.
Okay, what else is there? That's all for this room.
Let's check this room.
Which room? Oh, up there. Alright, this room. They were guarding a door, like right there, but in this room, roll investigation on the room.
Dak's actually gonna take a potion of healing. Save that for in the moment.
No, it's investigation.
Oh, right.
Alright, I'm maxed out.
Oops. Sorry.
You're trying, first, you're just looking at the books, and then you're trying to scare the books, you're growling at it, and then you pick up the book and start reading them. So you're just like looking through books. I'm gonna roll for Smith as well. He's gonna have disadvantage on his eye until he can heal it. Investigation. that's a 6. All right. So inside you find um, what looks like a wizard's workshop. There's like a table with like alchemy set put onto it, like a large alchemy set. There's a potion currently brewing. Inside there's a couple of bookshelves with like a mess of papers. Who got the highest investigation?
That'd be Dirk.
Oh, Thrak, are you gonna investigate too, or?
Nope. Frack's
Oh. Alright,
not
so Dirk,
investigating type.
alright, so Dirk, you find a tome, a dwarven tome. It's written in dwarven.
Alright.
Do you speak dwarven?
Actually, I do.
No.
Okay.
I speak Common, Goblin, and Dwarven.
Thrak comes over after he's like just, when a person walks up to you after like downing a beer, he's like, yeah, what's up?
Yeah.
I'm gonna
It's like, oh, it's a
hide
dwarf.
away from him until he gives me a dice set again.
You shouldn't have challenged me.
Keshka, do you read dwarven?
I do not think I do. Let me see. That one's really long. I think I have more. Oops.
Common, noish, and
Nope.
no, you don't. I don't think Smith does either. No, he does not. He speaks common, celestial, and draconic. Fancy ones.
Neat.
All right, so you have Dirk. You have a dwarven tome.
Yes.
Right. There's a work table with some fancy potion making apparatus. There's a half-made potion that's like kind of still being brewed, but it's not really like done. It's like when you're boiling a pot of coffee, but like you kind of take it away from the coffee maker halfway, and it's just spilling out now. There are a few vials of potion ingredients on the table that are closed. Roll a nature check on the ingredients. Anyone who wants to find out what they are. Anyone else?
Hold on, where is?
Keshka, you know what all of them do. Distract Montana.
Nope, you're going in the wrong direction for Thrak.
Okay. I just wanted everyone to be included. Right, Keshka, you know exactly what these 3 vials on the table are. There's a vial of mercury, a vial of dragon bile, and a vial of powdered nightshade, and I will copy and paste them. There.
I would like to take all of them.
Yeah, you take them. Well,
You want to in-depth study the vial of dragon bile.
oh yeah, like that's some quality shit right there.
Can I? Because all the books are in dwarven for this, isn't it?
No, just the big book. The rest of them are just like research papers. There's like some potion recipes and stuff like that.
Can I take all that?
Yeah, they're just loose papers. Just say you got a stack of alchemy papers. Okay. And if you want to sell those ingredients, they would only really be worthwhile to like an actual alchemist. Alright.
Well, I happen to know though that mercury is poisonous. It does interesting stuff. Dragon bile, I don't know. Nightshade, I'm pretty sure make people sleepy or in heavy amounts of poison. I think.
Nightshade, I think, is a sleeping thing. I'm not sure. Dragon Bile, that's probably poisonous.
Probably doesn't
Or good
smell
for
so
the life.
either.
And that's all that's really in the room, besides whatever that book is.
You'd think it'd be acidic,
Yeah.
the dragon bile.
Because its bile is like puke.
Yeah.
With digestive enzymes.
And yeah, that's all that's in this room. What else do you want to do?
I'm gonna go up to the store and hand it open.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you open it up, and inside you see absolutely nothing. Just a broom. I mean, the broom has stuff in it, but there's no one in here.
Is that like a bear pelt or something?
Let's see here. When you enter this room, you see drapes of scarlet cloth on the walls, a bed, a chest, a writing desk, and a lantern. But there's no one in.
Drac will sneak in, or I guess not really sneaking. He'll go in and look at the chest.
I'm gonna stand in the doorway because these guys were guarding this for a reason, so I'm gonna assume somebody's actually in here still. I'm gonna say that loud.
Okay.
Okay, Thrak,
Thrak.
you're specifically only going for the chest.
Yeah, Thrak waves his hand. He's like, yeah, and he goes for the chest. Where's the chest?
Chest is right at the like
This thing?
right.
Oh,
Technically supposed to be at the end of the bed, but this map sucks.
okay.
Alright. It's around the bed. There you go.
I'm gonna keep an eye on Thrak to see if he tries to pocket anything.
Smith's in the way.
Smith kind of just stumbles in like a zombie. Right,
How
and
by the way, health-wise?
well, Smith is beat up and he's half blind. Smith, what do you have? He has a healer's kit. He's gonna just focus his time doing first aid on his eye.
Okay.
Like, ow. He's like kind of just dabbing it with like those little cotton swabs. He's like, ow. And Thrak, you open the chest and you find a whole bunch of goodies.
Yay.
Goodie box.
Goodies.
Alright, Thrak, you find 180 silver,
Nice.
130 gold,
Okay. Hold on.
a
Let me
silk.
calculate.
Oh, yeah, I'll let you do your math.
Is he gonna take it all?
No, I'm doing math.
Well,
Slow down.
since-
I'm like,
Here, I will put it into the chat what you find.
oh, nice.
There you go.
Alright, so 180 silver, 130 gold, a silk pouch containing 5 carnelians that are worth 10 gold each, 2 paradots which are worth 15 gold each, and a pearl that's worth 100 gold.
That's a big pearl.
Yeah.
That's like some sort of mystic crystal ball.
Or just a really, really pure pearl. That's like super shiny.
I'd
Does
like to
anyone
look
have
at-
like prestidigitation or something? Not prestidigitation, telekinesis of some sort.
That's a high level spell. That's like, I believe telekinesis spell is 4 or 5 or something? I think it's 4.
Alright, well, Thrak's gonna pocket the pearl and the 2 paradots. The rest is everybody else's. Doesn't care
Okay.
about the gold.
I want this
Alright.
Can't,
So Smith is
so
looking
I
at
can't
this.
perception that.
I mean, you can look all you want. I'm not really hiding it.
Smith sees this and says, okay, I'll split this up. Alright, so Smith is going to give. Let's see, who likes silver a lot? Like, out of the two of you, who likes silver more?
Jerk.
Actually,
I
he's
like
gonna.
money in general.
Well, he's gonna give 90 silver to Dirk and 90 silver to Kesh.
Uh,
Oh, I'm actually gonna take 1 carnelian. Yeah.
Oh, I
And then
just kind
that's
of want the pouch. I guess.
Pouch?
1 carnelian as well, because I'll attach it to my staff later. Or
Look out.
with the leather strap that I have before, is it possible to affix the?
I would say you would have time to do that once we go back to town and rest and like have time to like do things.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, so 90 silver to two of you. Smith's gonna take 50 of that gold for himself, and then he's gonna give 40 to Dirk and 40 to Keshka.
Sorry, 40 what?
40 gold.
Oh wow.
let's see. The Carnelians, Thrak took one for himself.
Yeah, just one.
Alright, so there's 4 left. And the pouch. So he's gonna give the pouch and 2 Carnelians to Keshka. And then the other 2 Carnelians he'll give to Dirk.
Alright.
Wait a minute. So, 5. Shouldn't he have one? And I already have one. Smith can have the other one.
Oops.
Alright, Smith will have one for himself then.
I think Thrak's thing is not going to be money this time around, but gems and stones.
Shiny.
Yeah.
So, how many Carnelian did I get?
Got 2.
You're gonna need it for all your wives.
She knows where I'm going with this. Oh.
And that's all of that. Hold on, is there anything else? Oh, and there are also yeah, there's 2 magical scrolls in here too.
Ooh. Thrak doesn't care
Yeah.
about that.
Oh, okay. You don't care about them?
No, Thrak doesn't, but I'm sure the
Oh.
other guys do.
So anyone who wants to know what these scrolls are, roll an Arcana. Oh, Keshka, you know what both of them are.
Arcana's pretty high.
Dirk, you know that they're magical scrolls that anyone can use, but you don't know what they are.
I just pet Erikashka on the head. You go, girl.
So put them into the chat. So there's a scroll of Charm Person and a scroll of Fireball.
I think that it would be too much power for him, but at the same time, I kind of feel it would be pretty funny to have Dirk have the Charm Person one. Scroll of Fireball.
Actually,
I think
the Charm Person would probably be better for Smith because he's got extremely high charisma stuff.
Yeah.
So charming a person would be even more powerful for him.
I thought
but-
he might like either of those. Like Fireball. I think he likes fire.
Who? Smith?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He likes blowing stuff
Who
up.
doesn't like fire?
Yeah, he is a demolition type of dude. Like, there's a way to like destroy the entirety of the enemy's whole thing. He would do it.
Well,
So
I'll give the scroll of Charm Person to Dirk and the scroll of Fireball to Smith.
Smith's like holding it in his hands. He holds it up into the air. I have the power. He-Man theme song, please.
I just hand the scroll of
He
Charm
can
Person
liter-
to Smith.
I'll hand him the rest of the leather straps I have so he can make himself, the He-Man outfit.
You said you gave the scroll of Charm Person to Smith?
Yeah, so he can get more money for us on quests.
Oh.
He's already good at that as is.
Yep.
So yeah, no leader so far.
Yeah.
This looks like the boss. Like this looks like a rich person's room, so possibly the leaders. But he's
Huh?
not in here.
I'm gonna jump on his bed and lay down and be like, so where the fuck is this guy?
There's also a desk with like stuff on it.
I will hop up and down on bed.
I'm already... Okay, well, fair enough.
Smith's trying to look at the desk, but he can't see very well right now. He got his eye bandaged up and he has the eye patch over it.
I'm just gonna take out my flask of water and throw it throughout the room.
Okay. While you're doing that, Smith is reading a letter that's on the desk. He's like, there's a letter here. It's signed with a black spider symbol. It says,
Ooh.
Lord Albrecht, my spies in Neverwinter tell me that strangers are due to arrive in Phandalin. They could be working for the dwarves. Capture them if you can, kill them if you must, but don't allow them to upset our plans. See that any dwarven maps in their possession are delivered to me with haste. I'm counting on you, Yarno. Don't disappoint me. addresses the person who was in this room as Jarno Albrecht. It also says a bunch of
dude.
others.
The dude.
Yeah, Glass Staff is Jarno Albrecht. Sildar's friend is actually the leader of the Red Brands.
Shrek's gonna put his hand up. What a dick.
Smith kind of just holds his eye in like a edgelord sort of pose where he has like one hand on his face and the other hand underneath his elbow. Yeah, he is a dick.
Did my spraying water all over the room do anything?
What would that be? I would say roll me. Roll perception with advantage. Or actually, no, because it would cancel out. So yeah, just roll perception. Yeah, all the water landed on the ground. There's nothing anywhere else. I mean, on the ground, on the bed.
You do the same, because I still feel like he's here.
Thrak will sit on the edge of the bed and look around and see if he notices any water out of place.
Smith's like looking around. He's kind of like blindly feeling things up on one side, while like he's able to see on one side, but the other side he's kind of blindly feeling things. He's like, okay.
His depth perception's gonna be off.
Yeah.
How strong is that feeling that something's in here?
Roll insight on the room. I've seen people roll insights on themselves before. It was weird. You are the okay, Keshka and Thrak. You both know that you 4 are the only ones in this room. Thrak, like you, if you roll perception for danger, because your danger sense, or for like enemy threats, you would be able to tell very easily. Is there anything in here? There's nothing in here. It's just you guys.
Just us? Okay. Is that why I'm so nonchalantly laying on this bed like a John, like me, like one of these French women?
Yes. Does anyone have painting stuff?
I will crawl off the bed and crawl up to Dirk and have my arms and sort of ink paws over my head and make sort of a spooky gesture.
What?
Do I understand this?
Haunted.
Roll an insight if you're just doing gestures.
I'm just sort of sitting there, obviously taunting him.
Yeah, it's like, maybe there's ghosts.
I just lean over and pat her on the head.
I was like, well, he didn't kick me. Terrible.
Yeah, Smith's like, yeah, there's nothing. He leans up against the wall, and the wall opens.
Oh.
He's like, falls down. Kind of just like falls into it. Guys, I found a secret door.
My God.
I did think about tapping.
I'm gonna run out here.
I'm gonna take this pillow with me, and then
Okay, yeah.
follow.
Hold on, what stuff did he have in the room? There's scarlet cloth. There's a lantern in here. If anyone wants a lantern.
I grab the lantern.
We can all see in the dark.
I'm gonna sell the lantern.
There's also scarlet cloth along the walls. They're nice. Probably get some money.
Oh.
Sorry, they're drapes. Drapes are like curtains.
Oh, well then, fuck this lantern. I'm taking the drapes.
Later, I'll grab that. That way I have a fake cloak, basically.
Well, I'll take the drapes and carry it for you.
There you go. And yeah, that's all that's in this room. You just like taking the stuff, like ransacking places. Like, here, mine. You can have this one, mine.
I rip the drapes off and I throw it on my back and I start walking.
Start dragging the bed out. He's like, how are we gonna get this through the door? Tilt it. You tilt on that side. I'll
pivot.
So yeah, there's a secret door here. A secret set of stairs.
Secret stairs.
Onwards.
Yeah, so we all come out here, meet Dirk.
Do we see somebody trying to escape?
Roll perception. You only have dark vision up to
120 feet from me.
Holy
yeah.
shit.
Everyone else is 60 feet.
I'm gonna run up ahead too while rolling perception.
Alright, well, I'll just stay back here in perception this ways.
120 feet. So Kesh, you can see all the way down there. And Dirk, yeah, you don't see anything.
I don't really want to cross this again because of the. It might be hungry. So I will.
We
go
killed it,
all the
didn't
way
we? Oh,
around.
no, we didn't.
No, we left it. We gave it food. We
Right.
gave it a month worth of food for one of us, but like a few hours for him. Yeah, there's nothing in here. There is that bottom corridor, but it didn't even go through there.
This guy's
But
missing.
Hmm?
The boss is getting away.
Smith is like trying to thing that's down here. What was it that the guys called it?
Nothic! We
Mr.
called it in the fucking thing.
Mr. Nothic, did you see a guy run past here? Speaking back to Smith, Smith conveys his message. He's like, yeah, he ran out the cave entrance there a while ago. Like shortly after you guys kind of like, you know, came past here. He wasn't visible, but like I can kind of see or kind of detect invisibility things.
Why didn't you stop him?
I don't need to.
But we fed you.
Friend.
Yeah, and I gave you all the information as well as a bunch of treasure, and I also chose to, not attack you guys. Smith is like saying all this back.
Mm-hmm.
He gave you like a lot of stuff for just food. It's 5 silver a ration. What do we get?
Yeah.
A lot of gold and treasure. So it's like, yeah.
I'm gonna run out after this guy. I'm gonna try and capture him.
Smith actually just randomly bows in a random direction. He's like, "Thank you, Mr. Nothic." And then he tries to jump over the thing here. Hold on. Athletics. Oh man, he like jumps. It's just like, you know how when Luigi jumps, he does that like really fast like leg movement thing, or actually better yet, Yoshi.
Yeah,
Smith,
Yoshi.
Smith jumps across the ledge and does that again. Great. We'll put the town map in.
Oh,
Man,
yeah.
Smith there.
Well, hi, Smith.
This is just for looks. So you have something to look at. So yeah, we're up in the top right corner there. And roll survival to track down this person because he's invisible, so we gotta find footprints. Dirk, why do you suck?
Dark's worse. He's kind of walking out, scratching his bill, like, "What the fuck are you guys doing?"
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure dangerous gives you advantage on perceptions for finding threats.
Danger sense? No, it's only for you have advantage on dexterity saving throws against effects that you can see.
Oh, okay.
So I actually have
So, like-
advantage on spells.
It's like, say, for example, someone throws that fireball at you and you have to do a dex save. You see the fireball.
Yeah, I have advantage on it.
Alright. Survival. Yeah, no, he also got a 5. You, Thrak, and Smith are kind of just standing next to each other. It's like, how do we get off this hill? And Kashka, you're just like booking it. You found some footprints. You're like with your tiny little legs, and everyone can just follow Kashka. She's on the right track.
I'm gonna follow Keshka.
Yeah.
So we basically run through from the Red Brand's hideout up there all the way down the hill, and then cutting across the field over here, and out there. He's left town.
We're gonna keep chasing him because he's worth money.
Well, here's the thing. We beat the red brands, and Smith pulls out. I was like, guys, stop. He holds out the letter. Like, all we had to do was beat them up and then hand in this letter, that as evidence.
But he might have information and.
Well, kind of already got some information. He's working with Black Spider, whoever the fuck that is.
Hey, you can bribe the mayor into giving us more money now that we caught the leader for more information.
Yeah, I mean, if we catch him later, we probably could. Also,
are probably pretty upset and would like that a lot.
Yeah, like that one guy, Darren. Smith wasn't there, but like, I hear he's kind of a bloodthirsty, vengeful type. So he'd probably have fun.
Well, they've been kind of down. It might bring them back up to have someone to publicly humiliate.
Strack's gonna have a eureka moment and be like, oh, the mother and the daughter, are they okay? And he starts running off to them.
Oh yeah, go back into the town.
Okay, we're gonna me and Keshka are gonna chase after this guy.
It's like, okay, well, I'll hold on to your share then. He winks as he goes back into the town.
Yeah, me and Keshka are gonna go after this guy.
Alright, so roll another survival outside of town for you two. You lost the trail. You kind of run off into the road to like where the road splits, going back the way you originally came from when you first came to Phandalin. And then there's the other road going off, like northeast where all of our quests are located. But you kind of lost the trail at that point.
Well,
can I like stick my nose to the ground to get advantage?
let me click on this to see how far it actually.
Each object in a 20-foot cube within range is outlined in blue, green, or violet light, your choice. Any creature in the area which the spell is cast is also outlined if in light if it fails the dexterity saving throw for duration. Object and affected creatures shed dim light in 10-foot radius. Any attack roll against the affected creature or object has advantage on the attack. So if you cast that on something that you can see within the range, anything that's attacking it has advantage on it.
But a total of 80 feet in front of me, yeah?
Yep. Yeah, 60 foot is like the edge of where you can cast it to, but then it has a 20-foot like cube, so like 20 feet basically. You can only hit something that's within 60 feet first. But like the effects will stretch out another 20 once it's hit the target.
Okay. Do I have a reasonable idea of which direction? I know you said two different roads, but...
Yeah, there's two different roads. Roll high or low. Or sorry, high or low, and I'll roll something for it.
What do you mean high or low?
Choose high or low.
Yeah.
Yep. And then I'm going to roll a dice at random since it's a 50-50 chance.
Low.
Low. That's an 8, so low. So you pointed towards the place where like all of the quests and stuff gotta go, because where we came from originally, we already cleared that area basically. So like the only thing that could possibly make sense is if he went towards where all the other action's gonna be at.
Okay.
So you cast the spell out there as far as you can go. You just see your lights light up. Nothing happens.
Okay.
But at the very least, you can assume that that would be the most likely place to find him once we leave and find him. But you have no like trail to follow at this point.
Okay.
Alright, we head back.
Half of our, yeah. Meanwhile, the other half of the thing, Thrak and Smith. So first thing, what do you want to do? Go back to the mayor?
Yeah, Thrax like, yeah, we'll go back to the mayor, and then I'm gonna go check up on the girls.
Alright, so you go back to the mayor. I'm gonna find my other script.
While you're doing that, can I go up to
Well, hold on. This is
their...
stuff. Hold on. This is the stuff that's happening while you guys went out searching.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you hold on. So Thrak, yeah. So Thrak Smith goes to the mayor's office, and at this point we went. Was it? What time did we go invade it? Was it a night raid?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like getting close to morning at this point, like dawn. So we're kind of tired. The mayor's probably asleep.
Reminds me of those like adventure stories for kids. Drac and Smith visit the mayor.
Yeah, with a sack of like treasure. So yeah, we'll go to the mayor's office. It's kind of locked.
It's locked.
Yeah.
Well, then Thrak's gonna go look for the two ladies then.
Okay. So you go to Myrna. They're still awake in their house. Smith's just like following behind you. He's like, "Do you want me to wait outside, or do you want me to go in with you?"
I'm like, you can do whatever you want.
I'm
like,
edgy.
well, I'm gonna go to the tavern. I'll meet you there and everyone else.
Okay.
All right. So Thrak, you find. You see, it's the only house that has light on. You see in the window two women crying, and they're all like beat up still.
Yeah. I'll knock on the door.
Knock, 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 knock. You gotta change the music right out of the dungeon. Knock, 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 knock. Hold on, I'm getting some music. Nope, wrong music. No, that's the wrong one. There we go.
It's raining out.
We'll say it's raining. It's a sad day. You hear
Great.
Smith in the
He's
background.
gonna
It's like,
smell
God.
like wet dog when he comes back.
Yeah. Smith, you hear Smith down the road. Thrak. Oh, God damn it! Now it's raining. Myrna, the mother, comes to the door and sees she first all she sees is abs, and then she looks up and it's you. Oh, it's you. She's like wiping the tears out of her eyes right now.
Frackle. I don't think I have anything to really wipe her face with. Hold on. Let me see what I got in my inventory. I'll
You slowly take off your kilt and wipe her face with it.
yeah. No, I'll use my hand and my fur on the back of my wrist or whatever to like wipe her face.
Roll a charisma as you do that.
Oh no.
It's weird for a giant scary monster, even though you saved them.
Wow, charisma's high right now.
She rolled an 18.
Oh wow.
Yeah, but you can tell that you're just you're trying to be nice.
Yeah.
She recognizes you anyway. It's like the rest of the red brands.
We didn't get their boss, but the rest of them should be gone.
You're covered in blood and all kinds of stuff. You're like battle worn at this point.
Yeah.
You're just covered in all kinds of stuff, especially your art project. That's kind of still a mess all over you.
I'm like, trust me,
It's
The rain's kind of like
while
washing.
dripping it down because it's
Yeah.
raining.
Yep.
I'm like,
Yeah,
trust me,
the
they
rain's
got what they
washing it off.
deserved.
Okay. As her son is like there in the living
Mhm.
room, just like still like a blanket over his face, and they're trying to figure out what to do.
Thrak's like,
Uh,
would you like me to set up a burial for him?
she looks outside and sees the rain. And is like, we're just really tired right now. Maybe tomorrow. I don't have anything to pay you with right now. She sounds like
Yeah.
just exhausted. Too
Thrackle
exhausted to think.
cut her off and put his hand up. No, you don't have to give us anything.
Wow, Thrak the chaotic evil character's being nice. He's being considerate of someone's feelings.
Yeah, someone, who's been beaten and, not being a total bitch about shit.
No, we should give you something. I don't have anything, but in our old home, we had an alchemy shop. In a, she kind of like gestures like in the wall.
Mhm.
There's like a um, little storage unit
Okay.
behind a cabinet. There's an emerald necklace in there. You could probably get like 100 gold for that. That's literally all I have to offer. But that's all the way up at Thunder Tree. Well, the ruins of Thunder Tree.
Thrackle, he'll kind of kneel down, take a bow, and then like take her hand and kiss the back of the hand and say, "Thank you. That's more than enough for me."
Roll another charisma.
Come
Not
on.
trying to eat your hand, I promise.
Fuck. Come on, let her roll low.
She got a 5.
Yeah.
She as you like go down to kiss her hand, say her face. Her other hand goes up and kind of just like pats you on the cheek on your big fluffy face.
Excellent.
All of a sudden, there's a giant magical triangle in the town. It's like, oh no, have nightmares of another universe happening.
Yeah.
You kind of go into this trance. Your eyes become galaxies.
Oh.
We're all gonna die.
Yeah. All right. Well, then I'll stand back up and give her a little bow and say, "Have a good nightmare now. I'll be back in the morning to help with your boy."
Okay. You take care. She kind of just like rubs her eyes again and goes back inside.
Yeah. And then I'm going to see how my lady, what's her name?
Lanine's probably dead
Lanine.
asleep right now.
She gave me her key, didn't she?
Don't think she did she?
No.
Yeah, she did.
I thought she only invited you over that night, but then that night you went to the Red Brands.
Exactly. So I'm coming over tonight to see her.
It's just about morning. She's probably asleep.
Good morning, sir. Your day right.
I'll go into her house.
The best part of waking up is a little bit of thrack in your cup.
Exactly. So I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna have dinner, or not dinner, breakfast ready for her.
Okay, you go in, the door's unlocked.
Yeah, I'll go in and I'll start making her breakfast.
Okay, roll
What's that?
wisdom to cook.
Yes!
Wow.
Wow, you're gonna learn how to do cooking eventually. Yeah, you cook up like enough eggs for like several people.
I'm what do you call? I'm a protege in cooking apparently. I didn't even know I could cook, but apparently I'm a master.
Yeah, you cook up like eggs, bacon, some, like sausages. Like, wow, she has a lot of food. I'm just gonna cook it for her.
That tempted smell.
Yeah.
And you make like restaurant, like high class restaurant levels of like basic breakfast.
I make like an eggs Benedict.
You make like the complicated stuff, and it's like perfect. You're Sanji shit out of this.
It's great.
And you see her coming down in like her nightgown. It looked really bland.
That's okay.
It's like a bland.
It's what underneath that matters.
It's like what's underneath is covered in cobwebs.
What?
Time to get the feather duster. We're doing some spring cleaning.
She's not even that old.
She's in her 30s, but remember, she
That's
hasn't had it in forever. It's the upside. She hasn't done it in forever.
She doesn't have any kids either.
Yeah, exactly. She hasn't done it in forever.
Sorry, that's probably a lot fresher than cobwebs, man.
Hey, when you crevice alone for a long time, dust builds up.
What?
Anywho, she comes down in like this pale blue. It's not see-through. It's like really bland. Nightgown. She's like, "What the? Who is in my house?" She has a knife. I think these are red brands.
I'll whistle.
She doesn't have dark vision. But
Yeah, I'll whistle at her and be like, "You got quite the weapon there." It's just me.
She out of like reflex to a voice in the dark just throws the dagger randomly at the kitchen.
All right, can I?
Roll. I will say you can use danger sense, so dexterity save.
Okay. 20.
There you go. Roll for her. She got an 8. The dagger, it hits like the door to the house instead. That's like 15 feet away.
I'm gonna be like, "Yeah, Lenine, honey, I'm over here, not over there."
She fumbles. How do you know my name?
I'm like, "It's Thrak."
Oh, Thrak, you hear like several metal objects dropping on the stairs. She's like, look here. Shit, where did I put it? She like hits a table, knocks over an end table. Crap, god damn it. She's like messing up her house trying to find a lamp. Right? Like, no, that's not a lamp, that's more like a large fire hose.
Rack has a lamp. Why does he light it for her?
Because the lantern.
Yeah, why doesn't...
The funny thing is, I got rid of the lantern for the drape.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I was like, oh, "Fuck a lantern! I want this drape. Give me this bitch." And I took it off the wall and I threw it over my shoulder.
She finds the lantern, lights it up, and you're just standing there covered in like the mess that you've been in. You're also soaked. Why are you in my? Oh yes. Why? Where were you?
I'm like, I had to take care of some business first. We got rid of the red brands, and I looked at my body. I'm like, in hindsight, I probably should have cleaned up before I came in.
I hope you washed your hands before you cook.
Obviously, that's probably the only clean part about me.
He's like, oh, she kind of like puts her hand over her like mouth, like, oh my god, you killed the red brands.
Thrax is like, yeah, well, what's his fuck got away, but we'll find him eventually. As for now, I'm like, Glassstaff, that's his. I don't give a shit. We'll get him.
Okay. She looks at it. She like puts the lantern over the table. I was like, oh, you made food.
I'm like,
that looks really good.
I'm like, apology for coming in so late and a mess.
It's like 4 in the morning.
I'm like, this is usually when Thrak is, or I'm awake.
Like in a few hours, you'll be going to sleep.
Yeah.
Like, I go to sleep when everyone wakes up. She's like, hi.
Hello?
Yeah?
Did you cut out or did you stop talking?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Oh, okay. Food. She's like, I don't think I can eat all this.
I'm like, so you don't eat like a bugbear then, huh?
No, I eat like a human woman.
I'm like, well, what if I paid you back for all the ingredients I used and then we share it with my friends?
I mean, yeah, sure. Are they not here? She's like looking around.
I'm like, no.
Anyone spooking her?
I'm gonna go walk up to her and put my hand on her, like, the corner of her cheek and then make her look up into my eyes and be like, no, it's just us. For now.
Roll another charisma.
I can just picture when she said
Wow.
when the food was going on, like the food part, I can just picture him saying, "You'll be eating for 2 soon," and then he jumps on.
Like rubbing her belly.
So, charisma check.
Yeah, she got a 15, so you beat her. She gets up out of the chair when you kind of like make the move on her like that. He's like, wait, what? What's going on? She goes over to the door and locks it. And cut to Dirk and Arkashka.
Great.
Alright.
Right, you guys are
So-
just coming back into town.
Yeah,
Alright,
that's great.
I'm telling Arakeshka we're going to the mayor's because I know that those greedy guys will probably steal it. Our share of the coin.
I am skipping along in the rain. I'm super happy. Probably.
There's a big,
covered in
huge
mud.
puddle.
I totally hop into it,
Performance.
and then I'm like, okay, to the mares, and I stick my finger up in the air.
Roll a performance for coolness.
Or cuteness.
When you say you're going to do things,
Wow.
no, performance. There you go.
Oh. Wow.
Shazam.
You don't say.
So how do I react to this?
How do you want to react to this?
I jump in the puddle too.
Yeah.
Roll performance. You're
You
striking,
must be
you're
very
striking
happy.
poses.
Alright. Where is it? Ah, there we go.
Do I have to roll performance?
So this is what happens. Arakashka jumps into puddle and she does like a cool pose, pointing her finger up in the air like a she's kind of like doing a JoJo's Bizarre Adventure type of pose. You jump into the puddle and you do a Mighty Morphin Power Rangers pose. And Kashka's like, you ruined it. You ruined it. Now I'm going home.
I think it's the best thing ever, and I'm super happy.
That's not there. He'd be like, you ruined it, and I'm leaving.
Well, it's okay because now your fur is even more wet, and we can style it and get you ready for dog show. It'll be fine.
Okay, I just hold up my finger to her mouth for a second, and then I do something that she's probably expecting me to do. I do a performance if I have to, but I'm gonna throw my shake my body like a dog to try and get
Sure.
it everywhere.
What a brat.
Shampoo commercial style.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, roll performance.
Wow.
Wow.
So, yeah, you shake your fur, get it all off, and somehow it completely misses Arakashka, who's standing right next to you.
Yeah.
It goes in every other possible direction except the shape in the air of her body.
Wow. I am super impressed. Clap and then also shake off.
Roll performance, see if you can undo what he just did.
Can I try and dodge it if she fails?
Oh,
Roll
goodness.
in acrobatics.
How good would it be if it was a 2 just like his?
Yeah, you move out of the way.
Alright.
I mean, you're still wet because it's raining.
Yeah.
But no longer
But I
muddy.
got all my muddy stuff off me.
So yeah, you can go to the main.
Alright. Arakeshka, we are not going to knock. We are going to do this. And I use my thieves' tools on the door.
You unlock it.
Okay. Alright, I'm going to sneak. Can Arakeshka sneak too?
You can both sneak if you want. Yeah, for the most part, you're able to sneak in there just fine. I mean, Keshka, it's dark, like the lights are all turned off. There's no one here. But you kind of walk in. Keshka's making like squishy noises with her feet.
Alright, we're gonna look for the mayor.
Okay, roll investigation. Yeah, you're able to determine he doesn't live in the town hall. That's where he works. You just broke into a government office for no reason.
This is good. I mean, we can wait here at his office.
Yes, we can dry off in his office,
Oh my
waiting
god.
for him. We're just gonna sit here and wait for him in his office.
Okie dokie.
I'm
And
ready.
we're going to say that it was already open when we got here.
And the
Just take it
and the footprints lead directly to where you're standing.
Yes. Well, it was already open when we got here.
Yep, but where you're standing, the footprints that come in through the door, the wet, muddy footprints that are still wet because you still had to walk through the town, lead directly to where you're standing.
Yeah. But
Anyway, morning comes along and the mayor is coming to the office like, why is the door open? Comes in, closes the door, and lights up a lantern. Why are you guys here?
Good morning.
I haven't had my morning sausage yet.
we killed the red brands. We're here for our money.
Do you have the paperwork like I requested?
Does Smith have that?
Yes, he
Smith
does.
said He's gonna come see you. That's what he told us.
Well, he never came by.
Well, he could have been smart and was just going to see you at your place.
He doesn't know where I live, as far as I know.
Then he's probably wandering around the town.
Or something happened. I don't know.
He is an edgelord. Maybe he wandered off.
Maybe he found a nice back alley to stand directly in a drain pipe that's like running water onto him to make himself more depressed.
Yeah, that does sound like him, doesn't it, Erikeshka?
I think it would be a nice thing to do. But yeah, he probably wouldn't like it as much as I would.
Do you think that maybe he went to the tavern?
No, that isn't the kind of thing he would do. I mean, he's too edgy for that.
Where is the best drain pipe in the whole town?
He actually
Adeline.
stops. He stops to think. He's like,
I think Dirk's on something here.
probably at the tavern.
Okay, to the tavern it is.
Yeah, and I grab the mayor's shoulder and I drag him with us.
Yeah.
I haven't even opened the office yet.
You don't need to. You need to come with us.
No, I need to open up the office because you guys have the stuff I need to get the actual money from here. So,
You need to come with us.
Christ, you're not getting paid until I come back here to open the office up.
You need to come with us.
Okay, Jesus Christ, hands off me.
No, baby, it wasn't me. It wasn't me. You say it enough times, it'll work.
Let's go then. He's like shooing you to get out. He's like, Jesus Christ, some people. So you guys go to the tavern. Smith is waiting there by the fireplace. He looks tired and he wants to sleep. About time you got here. I'm already dried off, but I want to go to bed. Thrak hasn't shown back up yet.
I got his chair with my shoe.
Yeah, because at this point, since you waited in town hall, it's been a few hours.
Yeah.
Like 2 or 3 hours maybe. He's like, mayor. He gets up and hands the mayor, just like shoves it into his face. Here, Yarn Albrecht, Glassstaff, same person. Killed all the red brands. He left. We're gonna go find him. You're gonna give us extra money. Fuck you guys. I'm tired. He's gonna cast, and he's going to use the charm person.
He's too lazy.
And he's like, here. Opens the scroll up, magic flies out, and goes inside the person's face. Harbin has to do a wisdom save. And it's against the spell scroll, so that is 11. And he fails. So he's like, okay, you find them. Like, I'll take this. I have to go back to the office, open the office, get the money, come back here, pay you guys, and then go back to the office.
We'll follow you to the office. I give Arakeshka a wink and I look back to Smith and I say, "We got this."
I have no idea, but I'll wink twice in response. It probably looks like a terrible twitch, but like, yeah, let's do this.
You're like, blinking on one side. It looks like you're having a seizure. Anyway, so yeah, he brings you back to the office. Like, okay, so 30 gold for you, 30 gold for you. I will pay your 2 other friends individually once they come here.
That doesn't sound particularly.
I said per person.
Yeah,
Yes.
I paid
we'll
you
handle it,
2
though.
already.
We'll handle it though.
No.
We're trustworthy guys, and
You have.
I give him a wink.
You don't even get to roll because you had a knife to his throat. No, I'm gonna pay your 2 friends individually because I, in writing, said per person, not
That's
2
fine,
with a
but
party.
I'll want a piece of paper with you signing it, saying that you will give them each their
Yep.
share.
Yeah.
Yeah, so each person will get it 30 gold, not the party. So he paid you guys, so you guys are paid.
Yeah.
And
But
so,
just a piece of paper, just so because he got what he needed no matter what.
Yeah.
So a piece of paper saying that he will still pay the.
Oh, you want a piece of paper from him? Okay, yeah.
with
It's
his,
like, yeah.
signature on it or something.
If you find Glassstaff, he writes it up. He's like, here,
Cool beans.
writes this down. He's like, if you find Glassstaff and bring him here alive, so he can bring him to justice, he will give each of you an additional 10 gold.
Cool.
All right.
Thank you.
And he hands that to
He's super chipper.
I will
And
also
we-
elbow Dirk for trying to take.
I just give her another wink and we walk out.
Anyway, so you guys go back to the tavern. Nothing's really open quite yet. And you guys are, like, exhausted at this point.
Drak is probably with his lovely lady, so probably not.
Roll
right now.
perception.
Perception.
Because Lenine lives right across the street from the town
Oh
master's
no, I
hall.
don't want to hear anything.
And
As soon as you leave
she
the
rolled.
town here's the thing, you don't hear anything. As soon as you leave town master's hall, you see the front window of Lenine's house into a kitchen. And it doesn't have daylight now.
Oh dear.
Dirk, you also see this. It's right in front of you.
God.
I just.
I will just kind of, blinders on a horse. Do
I'm
that.
fucking crying.
Turn bright red and just keep walking.
You see a lot of stuff flying around the kitchen too.
I'm probably just.
There's
like,
eggs. There's
bumping
eggs
into
on the
people
window on
Uh,
the inside.
I look down at Arakeshka and I try and cover her eyes.
I take it you guys go back to the inn.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Oh
Yeah,
my
so you guys go back to the inn,
God.
and Toplin's there. He's like, "Oh, you guys are back. I was wondering. So
Hey,
Smith,
Dublin,
yeah.
can you burn our eyes out?
Do you want new eyes afterwards?"
Yes.
It's like, okay, hold still. He takes out a actual like cow brander. Okay, hold still. He's like slowly going into your eyes. Dirk, do you want this?
If you can guarantee me new eyes, yes.
Roll insight. He doesn't have any extra eyes.
Alright, I'm gonna get away from this.
Yeah, you're no fun. Anyway, Smith told me what happened. You guys can stay here for free if you want. Food's on the house.
Oh, cool. Thanks.
I'm gonna eat before going to bed.
That's always healthy. What do
I
you want?
worked up an appetite killing things, and then I had my.
By the
food
way, you're
taken
all
from me.
covered in blood and mess.
Yeah.
I mean-
slide around in my chair a little bit.
You're also wet from the rain. You're all squishy.
Wet and bloody and muddy, and it's great. I'm
Yeah.
happy.
And you got like scars and stuff.
Oh, just the whole cheek thing.
You gotta have a cool cheek scar.
Yeah.
I mean, what do you want to eat, Dirk?
Porridge with meat.
Porridge with meat? Meat porridge, alright. So he goes and within 15, 20 minutes, he comes out with a nice hot bowl of oatmeal, right? And he has a sausage that's sliced up into thin slices, and then each circle slice, is then cut into 4 corners, so it's like little bits. And you get that sprinkled and mixed into your porridge.
Is that dog food? I'm pretty sure that's dog food.
I'm pretty sure that is dog food. It's like
Sounds
gravy.
And here you go. He gives you a big bowl of it too.
I guess.
Yeah. Just for performance, I stick my head in there.
Hold on, before you do that, roll perception as he's laying down the bowl in front of you.
Does the bowl have a nameplate called Fido?
Okay, you as he lays the bowl down, you turn to him to say thank you. His hand was slowly going to just pet your ear.
No, no,
Aww.
no.
He kind of just
I will
sulks
totally
back to the
walk
kitchen.
Dirk.
Aww.
I'll
Poor
walk
guy.
Dirk and feel his ears just like Kagome and Inuyasha.
Ooh, I gotta make a curse item now.
What?
So that every time Keshka says sit,
You
Dirk
say-
falls to the ground.
No.
You're
No.
great.
Really, really?
Yes, really. We gotta do
Really,
this.
really?
We're gonna do it. It's gonna happen.
No.
Let's find every ancient ruins and temples, anything that has magical artifacts. See if we can find some curse items.
As soon as he tries to sleight of hand something. Sit. Sit, boy.
Smith is
If
hard.
anything, we should do that for Smith. Every time he critical misses, he hits himself.
I think there is actually a thing that does that.
Oh,
I'm
that's
not sure
great.
if it's an ability or an actual item, but I remember reading something. It might have been homebrew too, but I saw a thing where when you get a crit fail on an attack roll for something, it counteracts and hits you instead of an ally. But I can't remember what that was. I'll look for it. But anyway,
We should look for something like that for Smith.
everyone gets a long rest.
Do I get any
And-
bonuses for my extra relaxation?
Constitution saving throw.
Come on, real high. Ah, fuck.
You feel good the next day though.
Cool.
I'm tired, apparently.
Yeah, so everyone gets a long rest, so everyone's fully recovered, and you level up.
Ooh. Yes, please.
Yeah. So everyone roll hit dice. We'll do one at a time.
Okay.
So Dirk, you rolled a 2 on the die. You can re-roll if you want.
Alright, I'll reroll.
Oh.
Ouch.
You also rolled a 2 on the dice. You can re-roll if you want.
Wow.
There you go. So your max HP increases by 9.
Holy cow, that's a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Considering we didn't get the best for level 2
Mhm.
level ups.
Wow, you
There-
guys.
there you go. Okay.
Wow.
Brad.
Fuck me. Well,
Oh, that's still pretty good.
yeah. I think that's
That's actually higher than average.
cool.
Yeah, the average would have been a 7 plus your con modifier. So
I'm
you
at
got more than average. We'll do
27.
Smith now. Let's see what Smith does. Boy. Oh, he rolled a 2.
It
I
sounded
rerolled.
like a little sheep. What was that? Was it someone stretching?
No, that was his role.
Okay. Ooh, if I'm not mistaken, Smith gets his level 2 spell slots.
What
Or
did
his spell slots become level 2. Okay.
So we're level 3 then, eh?
Yep.
I get. Let me see. Let me pull up my book. I think I get a level 2 spell.
Yeah, spellcasters get their level 2s at level 3 character. You also get the things from your undercommon subclass thing. You get those automatically, and I'm just opening your character sheet real quick.
Hey, I get my primal path.
Yeah, let me guess. Bear totem.
Yeah, that's gonna be my pelt, by the way.
What do I get?
I will get that for you in a minute.
Aha.
Where's
I have no idea what I get, so.
Thanks.
spellcasting? Jesus Christ. All right, so okay, so you, Keshka, you can learn one more spell to have active, and you automatically get the spells since you're level 3. Oh, spider climb and web, you get those automatically.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I guess my... I think my PDF reader updated, and I'm having a little bit of trouble navigating it. So let's see. Here we are.
Just ask them to copy and paste it from Lucky's thing.
Why lucky?
Because I have them in my character. You can just copy and paste them from mine
Druid.
into her character sheet.
So now we have 4 and 2.
Yeah,
Oh,
Okay,
that'll
so-
work.
I already got the spider web or web and spider climb put into your sheet for you.
I just doubled my spells. My slots.
Yeah, you got 4 level 1s and you got 2 level 2s. And you can choose one druid spell of your choice to add into that as well. Do you need the druid spell list?
Your spell list seems to be different than my spell list. So, yes, please.
Okay. Yeah, mine's where did I put it? Oh, I don't think I saved
Oh,
it.
I
Shit.
already added the, Oh, this is my other... Never mind.
Yeah, you get those automatically, but they don't count against your known spells from your class. Yeah, druids, they gain spells equal to their plus their level. But since you already had, you only gain 1 level, so it's only increased by 1 spell known. All right, here we go.
So my sneak attack becomes a 2d6.
Yep.
And I get roguish archetype.
Yep. I will get that for you momentarily.
Arcane trickster, assassin, inquisitive, mastermind, or scout, swashbuckler, or thief. Yeah, I'm already there at that site.
Yeah. So, do you know how to go into your sneak attack and change it to 2d6?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, roguish archetype. What is it you were planning to be? Was it an assassin?
Yes.
All right.
But I'm just gonna look at this.
Yep. Do you want me, well, if assassin is what you're gonna be, do you want me to copy and paste that in while you're reading the other stuff?
Yeah.
I will do the menial stuff for you guys. I don't mind. I would prefer to have my players' character sheets in working order. There's like, we leveled up. I haven't done anything with my character sheet. In fact, I haven't even set up my level 1.
Yeah.
That was fucking annoying.
Hmm.
Yeah, you
Dude,
get
Master of Tactics is awesome. Starting at level 3, you can use the help action as a bonus action. Additionally, when you use the help action to aid an ally in attacking a creature, the target of that attack can be within 30 feet of you rather than 5 feet of you if the target can see or hear you.
was that again?
Master of Tactics under Mastermind.
Mastermind. Ah. Yeah, Master Tactics. You can use a bonus to an ally and attacking a creature. The target of that creature can be within 30 feet of you, and within 5 feet. So basically, on your turn, Dirk,
Yeah.
you can use your bonus action to help attack or help your ally who's going to attack next, basically giving them advantage on their attack.
Yeah.
When their turn comes around, but that's only if the enemy can see you. Basically, you're a run-in distraction.
Yeah.
So their guard will be let down. So your ally who comes up next will have advantage on their attack.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's not every ally. It's just
Oh yeah.
help action because you can only help one person at a time.
I'm just looking. I'm not gonna choose
Yeah.
it or anything. I'm just.
Well, to be honest, that would be really powerful.
It would be.
It's like, who has a really strong one-hit ultimate damage attack? Which I think Smith would be getting. Where's the assassin stuff? Put that in.
Gain bonus proficiency with Disguise Kit and Poisoner's Kit.
Yeah.
I have to buy those still.
Yeah, you only get the proficiency. Barthen probably sells it. He sells adventuring gear for adventurers.
Quick question. For my assassinate skill, if I hit a surprise creature, even though it's not the first turn, is it like a sneak attack? Would that count as a critical?
Let's see, when you have advantage on attack rolls against any creature that hasn't taken a turn in combat yet, in addition, any hit you score against a creature that is surprised is a critical hit. I would say because if you have advantage on an attack, or if an ally is within 5 feet, that's how sneak attack works.
Okay.
So if you have advantage on the attack, yes, you can put in your sneak damage. Right? So basically, if you roll first and everyone else has not had their first turn yet,
Yeah.
all your attacks are criticals. You still have to roll to hit, but you just do crit damage.
Yeah.
And they would also be advantage attacks as well. So Jesus Christ.
Also, if I'm sneaking into the room and they don't see me, and I get an attack in on them, does that still count as a critical? Because it says if they're surprised.
So. Yeah. Yeah. In addition, any hit you score against a creature that is surprised is a critical hit.
Alright.
Oh, sorry. I read it wrong. So, let's say normal combat has rolled and you got the highest initiative, right? You have advantage on the attack rolls, but your attacks aren't criticals for that. It's only basically the surprise round.
Yeah.
Like when you get a surprise round and you attack in that surprise round, your attacks are crits.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Okay, and then...
It's nice to have this now.
Poisoner. Now you're basically unstoppable.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yes.
Okay. And, okay. And that's it for you. And what spell did you want to get as your extra spell? Kishka?
I was thinking either heat metal or pass without a trace.
Heat metal is fun. Especially when things are made out of wood. Because then, here's the thing. So, oh, actually, no. If you throw a dagger at something made out of wood,
Oh.
and then you use heat metal on that, You'll basically make the wood creature burst into flames.
Yes. Heat
And take-
metal it is.
Okay.
You also have to buy a dagger.
She has daggers.
Oh, okay.
I need more, apparently.
Yeah. Heat metal. Did that not go? Oh, there we go. Okay. You can also swap out spells if you want. The spells that you get normally from, or your normal learnt spells. If you wanted to like switch something out.
No, I'm actually liking it quite a bit.
Okay. So your character's all up and ready.
Yay!
Actually, no, wait. There's still more.
I'm trying to remember,
that was-
is there a second first level? Or do I learn another first level spell?
No, you. It's just the total number of spells known. It can be divided up between first and second level. It's just you learn another spell that you can have available at any time, right? And it can be any spell that you have the spell slots or level to cast it at. The spell slot level to cast it at. Christ, I can't English today.
No,
Eh.
you're good.
Okay.
So I have 6 more spells available now.
You have.
Because of all the special ones from class and being a druid and
In total, you have, let's see, from your normal spellcasting spells that you get, would be 7 in total that you have, which are already put into your sheet.
Mhm.
Yeah, those are the ones that are marked with a white circle. And then there's the once a day ones you get from your Snurf Neblin thing. Right, those have once a day on it. And then you got Web and Spider Climb, right, which you got from the Undercommon. Yeah, and that's it.
looks good.
You have 23 HP. Jesus Christ.
That's almost as much as me now.
How much do you have, Thrak?
I've only got 27.
I have more than Thrak.
Yeah, I didn't get good rolls.
Smith has less than everyone. He only has 20. But he has new goddamn spells of death.
I am the tankiest rogue.
Yep, you are.
Wow.
Okay, and your druid circle. Okay, the only thing you got from your subclass is those spells. Okay. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay. And I already got Smith's done a while ago. I had him pre-set up with his stuff, so I didn't have to do it mid-game.
Quick question.
Just,
Robes give armor, right?
Robes? No. Unless it's like a magical set of robes. But robes are just basically clothing.
Alright.
So, Thrak is at Lanine's house.
Yes.
Give her that sad music. It stopped raining. It's like fucking mid-afternoon at this point.
Now that is depressing.
Oh boy.
And it's happy morning music. Well, happy afternoon music. Right? And in Smith's room, you hear the sound of laughing. Actually, roll perception real quick, because you guys would be like kind of waking up at this point.
Kendra's
Dirk.
sleepy.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Dirk, you hear the sound of 2 people laughing in Smith's room. You hear Smith, and you hear someone else.
Everyone's getting laid. Holy cow.
Well, you don't hear sex. You hear laughter, like 2 people laughing, like they're carrying on, talking.
Hey, I'm gonna go up to the door.
Smith's too much of a
Sneakily.
loser. Just kidding.
Oh.
sneakily sleight of hand the door open and spring out with my daggers in hand like I'm ready for a fight, because I've never heard Smith laughing before.
Right, sleight of hand that door. You kind of just like commando kick the door open. Stealth mode. You see Smith sitting on his bed like cross-legged. You see a magic circle on the ground and like magic components, and like there was a magic ritual going on here at some point. Oh, hey Dirk.
I'm like all crazy eyes. I've got two of my guitars in my hands. I'm like growling, looking around.
You see only Smith right now, and he has a big dumb like he's waiting for something to happen. Smirk on his face. He's like he wants to start laughing.
Perception.
Roll perception. Oh.
Wow.
Yeah, you look directly up, and floating above you is this.
Oh dear.
Hmm.
Smith's familiar. Oh. Because he leveled up?
Yep.
Hmm.
Does she have that fireball on her?
No, that was just part of her picture.
I'm gonna either slave hand try and catch her or acrobatics try and catch her.
Yeah, since it's not being sneaky about it, it would be acrobatics. Okay, I gotta roll her acrobatics to dodge. She also has a character sheet. She's a new party member.
Like Snack.
Pretty much like Snack, except she's talkative. And yeah, you reach your hand out. She's like a flying hamster in terms of size. She flies completely out of your grasp and flies back and lands on Smith's hat. And she kind of just like sits there with like her legs crossed, leaning back onto her hands a bit. It's like, you're a little bit slow.
I ignore her and I look straight at Smith and I give him the scariest face that I can and I say, if she does anything, she's not going to be in existence again.
Well, good luck with that, because when she dies, she just goes back to the infernal realm, and then I can just re-summon her.
I'm not gonna say anything, and because he obviously
do it.
doesn't understand what I'm getting at, and I walk away.
Oh, by the way, he kind of just like stops, like, as long as she's like, in this realm, I get stronger.
Yeah, doesn't matter. I'm an assassin.
Dirk must be part
And I am. Here's the thing: he stands up, and I need you to roll a wisdom saving throw real quick. Oh boy.
Wisdom saving?
Yep. Ooh, that's a fail. Here, I'll show you this. Starting at level 3rd, you can use your action to unleash the divine energy within yourself, causing your eyes to turn to pools of darkness and two skeletal, ghostly, flightless wings to sprout from your back. The instant you transform, other creatures within 10 feet of you that can see you must each succeed on a charisma saving throw. Oh, it's a charisma saving throw. Never mind. Roll charisma saving throw.
Yeah.
See, does that. Oh, you just passed. You see him turn into this fucking unholy nightmare. Alright, we'll confront you next turn. Transformation lasts for a minute, and during it as a bonus, and you can end it as a bonus action. During it once on each of your turns, you can deal extra necrotic damage to one target when you deal damage to it with an attack or spell. Extra necrotic damage equals your level.
Yeah.
So basically, he has his anime transformation.
Yes. I just snort, and I say, "Okay, Edgy." I'm keeping my word at that.
His
and I
eyes are
walk away.
black flames right now.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna pass it off. Like, be the
You see,
cool assassin.
and you see Lily kind of just like rolling around on top of his hat in the darkness.
Oh yeah, you owe me for almost killing me twice. Still.
He's like, he has an eye patch. Technically, I never tried to. I almost killed you. I just injured you. I got a permanent injury.
So, I'm the grumpy assassin now.
The grumpy assassin. Where's her character sheet? Open that up. So yeah, but like I said, as long as she's around, I'm stronger. I can see through her senses. Like, I can all of her senses. That we can see through each other's senses. Like, I can smell what she's smelling. I can hear and see, feel and touch what she's feeling.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, say she goes off up to a mile, I believe is the range. So she can go up to like a mile and scout ahead, and he
Mm-hmm.
can basically see what she's seeing.
Mm.
Yeah. So
That's
we
cool.
have we have a better scout than you.
So, what's Erikeshka's doing?
Yeah, what's the mini person? You're not the smallest person in the party anymore.
Hooray! Well, I guess there's only one thing to do. I'll go up and introduce myself and then pat her on the head. Haha. Aha.
Right. Roll a charisma.
She's also on top of his head right now.
Yeah. Keshka went into.
He's sitting on the bed though. I can crawl up there.
You pat her on the head. She kind of like goes up to your ear to like whisper something in your ear.
I'm scared.
You hear her into like this cute voice saying, "If you do anything to put Smith in danger, I'll crawl inside your veins and burst into flame."
That will probably happen, I'm going to be honest, about 3 times a day, but I'll see what I can do.
You do that, and she flies back to Smith. She's sitting on the edge of his hat now, up in front. By the way, so Smith's a good guy, right? He's good alignment. She's not chaotic evil or neutral evil or lawful evil. She's true evil.
Whoa.
But she's loyal only to Smith.
Whoa.
She always looks cute and happy and nice, but she will murder everyone if it means being alone with Smith forever.
Sounds like you guys are pretty serious about one another. Maybe you should take
Smith picks her up by like her little tail. Is like, what did we talk about when I told you that I have friends that I don't want dying? And she's just hanging by her tail. She's like, I mean, if they do something, I have to protect you. That's literally my whole purpose here. Don't go hurting my friends. He's just like holding. He's holding her in front of his face, like, don't hurt my friends, and you get to stay here with me. She kind of just like crosses her arms and pouts. Fine.
Someone has a
I won't
groupie.
hurt them. Yeah, fine. I won't hurt them much. Anyway, he lifts his hat, places her on top, and kind of just puts his hat back on. There's a little hole in his hat right now, so she kind of has like a crow's nest type of thing in his hat.
Uh-huh.
He's got the eye patch. He's like, the eye can be saved. It's gonna take a bit for the vision to come back. But for now, she's gonna be basically my new eyes.
So, if he goes out in the rain, what's the point of the hat? It's still gonna leak in his head.
Well, the hat,
Leaking dead.
I'll leave it at that, right? The hole is in front of the hat, not on top. And the way the rim of the hat is, the water wouldn't go into the hole. It would just drain off to the side.
Mm.
The point of the hat is just to look cool. It's not supposed to actually be functional.
Yeah, like the center of the hat, the water would like pool together and then like fall out through the front like a drain.
Mm.
Yeah.
By the
So,
way,
yeah.
I need a samurai like hat for my character.
Oh,
The
yeah.
straw hat.
I was like, well, I have to go visit the mayor. Has Thrak come back yet?
Nope.
Oh.
I'll walk away.
We've lost him forever.
Well, let's see.
No, you don't understand. We have lost him forever.
It's like, well, I'll go out and find him then, I guess.
Uh,
Lily, you'll like Thrak. He's violent.
let me say this to you one more time. We have lost him, and I wave my hands to gesture to like in a big motion, like a wave, forever.
He's like, actually, I want to try something out. Lily, go find Thrak. He's a big blue bugbear with white fur. It's like,
Oh.
she kind of just like squeezes her face like a chia pet squeezing out of the holes, but she squeezes her face out of the hole in his hat. He's like, okay. And she's like, oh wait, pushing her face back in. Her face squishes up like a what are those dogs? Kind of like a corgi that's like stuck. He's like, she crawls out from underneath his hat from behind his head and just flies off. She flies really fast too. So she flies off. Cut to Thrak. Thrak, it's mid-afternoon. You're still at Lenine's house. She had to leave to go open up the shop. She mentioned to you that when she told about the brands and all that, she will give you guys, you and party, market price on weapons and armor that you want to sell. So instead of half price or like roughly half price, she will give you market price. Thrak?
Didn't notice I was muted.
Did you say anything during all that?
Yeah, I said, sweet, sounds good, alright. And then I was laughing because we finally decided to go see Thrak, who is feeling good.
Yeah, you're just hanging out at the house like, oh, I have
You're
not
laying
slept.
out a bed that's 4 times too small for you.
You're on the kitchen table.
Yeah, I'm just laying there like, that was a
kitchen table is
good
also
breakfast.
Yeah, the kitchen table is also upside down.
Oh.
Anyway, you get up and brush the eggs out of your fur.
No, I don't brush it off. I take one and I eat it.
Roll a perception real quick.
Okay.
You die of food poisoning, make a new character.
Yeah.
No, they're just regular eggs.
Perception.
Like, wait a minute, these aren't the eggs I cooked.
Oh.
Oh no.
Anyway, yeah, you don't see it, so you just get up and eat the food out of your fur. Just like, ooh, precious food. Yeah. Can't let it go to waste. You look around the kitchen and it is completely destroyed.
I'm like,
He was covered in blood last time we saw.
He's covered in more blood.
what?
Those are ketchup on your eggs.
Okay, that makes more sense.
She's a violent person in bed.
Well, that's fine. Thrak's violent person in general.
Yep. What do you do now?
I am like, well, I guess I'll go to the tavern because, well, that's where I was told to meet them.
Yep. You leave the house.
Yep.
Outside, you see by the door where the window for the kitchen is, that's right next to the door. You see this tiny little floating thing, just like with her hands on her hip and pouting, and she looks impatient.
I'm gonna cock my head to the side and be like, "Can I help you?"
Yeah, your friends are waiting for you at the tavern.
I'm like, yeah, that's why I was just headed.
You were supposed to show up earlier, but whatever.
I'm like, I have my reasons. Also,
she
who are you?
she looks you up and down, kind of like gives you like when a girl's checking you out.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, 2 out of 10.
I'm like, I mean, that's not what you say about down there. Anyways, let's go.
She flies off. She's like, she flies back to the tavern. It's like, try to keep up. I know, big, big, big dumb lugs like you have trouble, following directions and getting lost, but the
I'm like-
tavern's this way.
I'm like, I'll shut out after. I'm like, you're not wrong. And I start walking my way down, scratching my head.
When you say that, though, she like gives you the thumbs up and then continues flying.
Yeah.
She's like, okay, well, at the very least, there's mutual understanding between the two.
Yeah. I'll stop in the middle of the road. I'm like, was it a left or was it a right? It's right in front of me.
Roll a perception.
Ah, shit, I rolled high.
You found it.
Okay, I go in.
You followed the birdie.
I go in and I got a strut going. I'm feeling really good.
So Smith is just like, his face is blushing after he like realizes what's going on. 'Cause you can see through Lily's eyes.
Yeah.
And Smith is just standing there next to Dirk and Arakesh, and his face is like, oh, that's why he wasn't here.
I told you he was gone forever.
Forever and ever. I'll like put my arm over my eyes in dramatic fashion.
Smith is like got both his hands on his face, like, oh my.
I'll throw my arm around Smith and Dirk and be like, how the hell are you guys doing? Dirk, I owe you a set of dice. Smith, I'm sorry you kept on hitting us. Let's go out and rule the world.
Lily like pops her head and has like, hell yeah! And she starts like roaring in Infernal.
I love
Dirk
it.
Smith is all like, Lily, jeez, come on. Just got up. Stop saying those things.
I lean into Smith's ear and I'm like, she wants you.
He like does like the hard stone grinding head turn towards you. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I know.
May I make a suggestion?
What?
Next time he goes to do his thing, get her to interrupt.
Oh, stop us.
I know. I'm thinking to myself. I don't say this aloud, but I say I know. I'm trying to get him to see the picture.
Traumatize him.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll quickly do like buying and selling here. All right, so after going full murder hobo on the red brands and learning about as much of the fun shit that we can all go about doing, that is mainly northeast along the Tribor Trail is the name of the road, we decided to go on another grand adventure. Our encounters in Fandolin gave us a big boatload of quests to do, and they are all in the exact same spot. But before that, we have crap to sell, crap to buy, and other stuff to do.
Hello.
Alright, recap the quests. I wrote them all down, by the way. Sister Greeley wants us to go to see some old banshee named Agatha up north from Coneyberry, which is northeast of us, and ask about the location of a Bo Gentle spellbook. She will pay the party 3 whole healing potions if we get the information. A healing potion's worth like 50 gold, so that's actually kind of a high reward for something simple. Darren Edermath, the old adventurer, Darren Edermath and his retired adventuring knee wants us to go check out a place just south of Coneyberry called Old Owl Well. He says there's been signs of undead or something. His knee's been acting up. Colleen Alderleaf asks us to go check on our friend Radoth, the druid over in the ruins of Thunder Tree. He has been researching why the nature's been weird around there. He also might have information about places in the region. Thunder Tree is just east of Neverwinter, which is really far away from us and all the other things we want to do. Sildar, our, in quotations, acquaintance, asks us to go find Gundren and kill the Cragmaw at their castle. He will pay the party 500 gold for doing this, or half if we can only accomplish one of those two things. So, like, say we save Gundren, but we couldn't kill the Cragmaws, well, we bring him back, he'll at least give us half. Or if we kill the Cragmaws, but couldn't save Gundren, he'll still give us half. So either way, we can get, a nice chunk of money. The people you've rescued in the Red Brand hideout, Thrak, recast this to everyone, because he was the only one that was told. The people in the Red Brand hideout are going to have a hard time dealing with the loss of their son. Speaking of which, you have a thing to go do. They have no way of paying you, but they told Thrak that their family owns an old alchemy shop in Thunder Tree back before it was destroyed.
In fact, I don't tell them that because I already know that we're going to go to Thunder Tree.
Oh, okay. You're going to find it for yourself.
Well,
Did you
yes.
bring back?
I'm going to be giving it to her and I'm going to take it.
Yeah. So, no one else knows about it.
Yeah.
Also, when you're done all the quest things, we have to go back up to the Red Brand hideout and check that one last room and grab all that loot.
Yep, I already put that into consideration and got the price on it.
Okay.
Right? I wanted to speed this up because buying and selling takes forever. Alright, so before leaving town, we should sell our loot and buy some supplies. We kind of used up a lot of our rations, but we kind of got, more out of it. None of us have land vehicle proficiency, but that's only for riding a mount. We could just pull a cart or a wagon and use it as a massive storage. Most of us don't have much on strength, but Thrak can pull so much crap it's not even funny. Barthen sells wagons and carts.
Yeah, I can do
Can we
that.
just rent it out for the day?
Well, you can buy it. They're not really expensive, and you'd have it forever. Besides, it's like 3 days to go up there, and how many days?
I know what to use the red drapes for.
Oh, we're gonna pimp that fucking wagon?
Yes, we are.
Alright, so we can't ride a wagon, but we can pull one. Alright, so Thrak and Smith go and get their money from Harbin. We each get our 30 gold.
Yay!
Put that into his sheet.
Thrak will buy the cart, by the way.
Alright.
It will be his cart since he has to pull it.
Man,
Y'all.
did we get any of those papers say anything about what that lady wanted?
Oh, right.
No, we handed that in to the mayor. And
Can
Smith was the only one that was dealing with Halia.
Can I type out what I'm gonna buy, and then you just tell me how much it'll cost?
First, I'm gonna say we'll do all the selling first.
Yeah.
Whatever stuff you want to sell. So that weapon stockpile, we go back and kind of just drag it all back, since we don't have to fight while carrying it all around. Inside the storeroom, there was 12 spears, 6 short swords, 4 long swords, 6 light crossbows, 8 crossbow cases holding 20 crossbow bolts per case. Altogether, since he's given us market price, it comes up to 338 gold in total. Split between the party, it's 84 gold and 50 silver per character.
So 50 silver, and then 84?
84 gold.
Okay.
50 silver per character.